Hopefully I had the intro on, I'm not completely sure, but I'm going to respec a little bit. We're going to go up in difficulty a little bit. So I want a bit more defenses, and I think I know what I want to...
I've got a different idea.
So most of my damage comes from grenades, so that's not going to do much. I'm going to need that extra point, I think. I'm going to get rid of this because the attack speed is good, but the blind is not going to help much. I have flash grenade, which guarantees a blind, so that's not well spent. And piercing is probably not going to help out that much. So I got 7 skill points. I need 3 more. I'm actually going to go into these 10. Give me stun threshold, attack speed, movement speed, resistances, and then this is the one I really want. I want armor applied to chaos damage and a little bit more chaos resistance because that's my lowest one right now. And it's quite a bit higher than it used to be. So I need 3 more. I like this one. It's only 2. It's only 2 points, and it gives me a decent amount of armor evasion. I would like to get these 6, but I think these 10 over here are going to be way more important. I guess we can get rid of these because these 4 kind of wasted. They're not as good as 4 points I can spend other places. So, and I want to get more deflection. See how much that helps. And this is what it's like a 48 deflection. Should be pretty good. I guess I should have checked before I spent the points to see how much I gained, but I think it's pretty much doubled. I think I had like 1400 rating or something like that. I could definitely use more evasion. Of that would be almost 10%, so almost probably like 350 extra armor, which probably isn't worth it. Let's do that. And do recovery. You know what?
Speak. We've all got regrets.
Strength. My strength's pretty low. One of my weapons has strength and dexterity on it, so which is kind of unfortunate, but it still has really good damage on it, so that's why I'm using it. Extra 200 evasion. more or less. That is actually kind of good. Another almost 4,000 armor. Should try that at some point. I can take the point into strength out, put it into that. But we'll keep it like this for now to see how this change does. I lost a little bit. I lost a little bit of piercing. I lost a little bit of damage from these three when I switch between them. But that's alright, I don't switch between them that much. Galvanic Shards is good for groups. Rapid Shot's good for when I need to do more burst damage or more high damage against bosses and rares, as long as they don't have a bunch of stuff around them. And then Permafrost is good for countering haste, usually is what I use it for. Doesn't do that much damage, even against things that are low on cold resistance, but it is good to get a couple off and chill them, especially the fast ones with haste, and then switch to one of the other ones to do damage, usually Rapid Shot. Alright. It would be nice if I could go more into the weapon skills, but there's really, my first weapon set is grenades, and my second one is crossbow, basically. So there's really not much I can put into only grenades or only crossbows. It's just this little bit here and then here, and here is the big grenade one, and I could respec it and go into these two, but I'll need to take another point. I don't really want to do that. I respec into more physical damage with those three, and then these six, which I think was good, and then this fire damage and fire penetration, and then this is the crossbow and grenade specific nodes. And that's really about it. So, alright, let's see how this goes. I've gone into the Val stuff a tiny bit. I really like it this way. I think I haven't already done this. This one because it has a bunch of, it'll add a bunch of magic monsters. That'll be good. Great. I didn't really lose any offense, so
rapid fire!
A little bit of utility. They don't have pierce or nearly as much pierce. It's good to have.
Now a notch on me helmet.
I'm interested in how much or when I'm surrounded sideways. Might be able to learn jump to that. More armor is good. not that many ways to spec into physical damage. Take that out so that we can.
Yes.
Let's try something else.
Although that actually might not even matter. Well, I need it because this is the only thing that does galvanic. I was thinking maybe I could run Herald of Ash or Herald of Thunder and make them so they're only active in one weapon. Back and forth because my grenade, my first weapon set doesn't do any lightning damage, so I can't get a shot. Very enlightening. I do have the gain 5% of damage is extra damage of all elements, so there is technically a chance it's going to shock very, very low. And then in this, I have the AoE shock support gem shock reduction, so that definitely helps. And you know, shock that definitely helps. Oh, wow.
This thing has some history.
That actually might very well be worth using. Yeah, I'd be giving up a armor evasion, some cold resistance as well. I get 34 resistance to everything, so I wouldn't actually be giving up any resistances. Be gaining a little bit of lightning. Lose a tiny bit of max life, but that has max life on it. Damn. Yeah, we're gonna need to at least experiment around and see how that works out.
Back the wrong rower. Fire shot.
Yes. Who sent you? I have many services.
The first thing I'm going to check, which I don't think is going to work, but let's see if I can upgrade it. Oh shit, I can't upgrade it. To what? What is that? Oh, it's just rune. Okay, it's just adding runic ward to it. It's taking off quite a bit of armor. I thought I could upgrade it to like level 90 and increase all the stats on it. That would have been awesome, but alright, let's do that. Moss. A lot of armor I've given up, but it'll probably be worth it. More armor would probably be good, but I feel like yeah, I don't have much maximum ward because I've already corrupted these and I forgot to change them over. The only thing that has it is this. I don't think any of these. There's one body armor. That one doesn't help anything. I do have I mean the only really useful ones are this greater iron to increase armor and evasion. Don't have any requirements for dexterity or anything either, it looks like. I want to look online a little bit before I add any audience. Increased presence. Nice. It's only 3. I'm right there. Oh, I got the. I guess when I get to 90, I unlock the 5th one. Didn't notice that until now. Nothing that useful that I can put on there. I guess I should could go into oh, I can actually increase damage a little bit. I should go into dexterity and strength a little more to increase the damage of this. Stash this for now, and we'll push out and do the next map. I want to finish this map at least and fight the boss and stuff.
Fire shot!
And I don't want this map to be 70 minutes.
Weak animal! Another notch on me helmet.
Back the end, we did I did beat the boss without the bullet yesterday. Wasn't really planning to, but
Not too shabby.
that was pretty hard to get the access room and that last room with the boss in it, but I was able to last night. Granted, it's tier 11, which was pretty easy. I did almost die. I almost got one shot a few times, but I had like 5% life or something. And they made it away and heal. And at that low level, I was doing pretty good damage to it, so you can burn it down pretty quick. But it doesn't take very long either.
Yes?
Who sent you? I serve. Take our gold and go. For Doriani.
back and explore those two areas, not go all the way around. There's the boss.
Fire in the hole! Easy.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Speak.
Hello. Go then. Who sent you? Go then.
Sell some of those, or just stop collecting them would be probably ideal too.
Today.
My pockets are full.
Yes.
Who sent you?
Actually not that bad. Resistances are not very good on it.
How can I help? This is what we have available. Carry on.
Guess I redecorated.
Back down or die! Great!
That's actually pretty good too. I think that's the most useful one. Kind of looks like there should be a door right there, but alright.
The vow have many unslain.
More time!
No room.
Keep at it!
One down. Who's next? Me pockets are full. Me pockets are full.
This medallion's rather beautiful.
Eat this!
Gotta stay quick on my feet. Gotta stay quick on my feet. Oh, these soul cores. Best not to think about it, eh?
Yeah, we don't need to poison one. Hello, armor gives chaos resistance pretty good. Let's use that one, I think. Oh wait. Oh, I thought this was going to, like, a sacrifice to get that guy. Sure.
My pockets are full.
Lost it.
You have made a grave mistake. Fire! Your impending demise.
Easy. No room.
Another medallion. Rather beautiful.
So how do I increase the quality if it's not technically a skill gem? Oh well. I knew I went backtrack, but I already did. Backtrack into this room, pick up the other thing from.
I'll hold this medallion for you. I think it recognized when we completed the Spy Master studies. So let's go back there for a second. Not that that really matters, but you know.
wanted to.
Speak.
Yes?
Bows and spears. Okay, got that one. Ugh. Yeah, now I need. Now I kind of need a few pieces of gear that don't have any elemental resistance on. Some of this armor. Alright. See what we can do with this. Man, that is a lot to lose though. I really don't like it. Losing a little bit of deflection, but that's alright. I just gained a bunch with passive tree change. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have some defensive problems if I use it. But some of the gear I stashed. Yeah, everything I have is resistances on it, so I guess I could go back to this. I do probably need the intelligence though. I need all the attributes I have because, and this has more armor on it, armor evasion. Could probably change out to the other, to this one. It does have a lot of resistances on it that I don't need, but I'll have to figure it out as we go. I guess my only real option is extra. Extra armor. Although I guess I could stack like life or something. It's like 60 life though per slot. A little bit of flesh is fine, maybe a little bit of max life is fine.
Hailstorm bolts accumulate over time, even when they aren't loaded. Firing this skill launches all
like
accumulated bolts at once. Hail
takes a little bit to change away from it.
Glacial bolts create walls of ice. Storm blast bolts stick into the ground.
I wish there was another.
Ice shards targets the ground, leaving shards of ice that explode when enemies step on them. You can reload manually by using this
attack. kind of like rapid shot or something that paired well with, or ice-specific grenade.
Siege Ballista is an emplacement that launches long-range heavy bolts at your enemies. Siege Ballista is an emplacement
that increases the mobile damage of mobilized units, I think.
Shock burst rounds explode if they hit a shocked enemy. You can reload manually by using... Shock burst rounds explode if they hit a shocked enemy. You can reload manually by using this skill again. Shock burst rounds explode if they hit a shocked enemy. You can
Doesn't say it has a
shock burst rounds explode if they hit a shocked enemy. You can reload manually by using this skill again.
It's really not that much damage. Oh,
Fragmentation rounds pierce through enemies. Frozen enemies will shatter in an icy explosion. This is an ammo skill.
The problem is still freezing them initially, which will be a little bit easier with Herald of Ice, but will still require me to, you know, attack them with this initially. Alright, so that, what about, oh, I could put a mark on there.
Freezing mark makes an enemy more vulnerable to being frozen. If the enemy dies, they will explode with ice. Freezing...
I guess with that.
Voltaic mark will make an enemy more vulnerable to being shocked. When the marked target dies, a lightning nova erupts from their corpse. Voltaic mark will make an enemy more vulnerable to being shocked.
That would actually be pretty good.
Voltaic mark will make an enemy more vulnerable to being shocked. Voltaic mark will make an enemy more vulnerable to being shocked.
Don't already have that. polish this. I don't like losing the armor. And I don't like that lightning resistance is the abyss modifier on this. Well, that's actually the wrong one anyways. It's this one that I was looking at. Still has cold and lightning resistance on it though. But I would gain some of that max life back. Or lose a little bit of armor. Oh wow, I would be under. I'd only be 60. Okay, I can't really use that then. Unless I put something on that had fire resistance on it. But that ring already does, and then the prismatic ring already does, and then the iron ring is a good DPS ring, and I don't want to get rid of that. Got max life on it, that's nice. I lose too much stuff though. That's armor only. Keep that. I do kind of need to switch to a shield. I need to get a siege crossbow, which is like the level 77 or 78 one that has higher damage than this one, or almost higher damage than this one. And then I can replace both of them with that one crossbow, and then I can use a shield in the offhand. Spirit gems too. Yeah, this complicates things quite a bit. I guess in a good way. Up a couple attacks. Full damage. Weird, I can't use any of the ignite type of support gems with this. Actually have the requirement for
Yes?
dexterity.
Let's try something else.
Change those. Something we want.
Go on.
Need to make some changes.
Go on.
I've got a different idea.
That's back at the cold damage. Getting significant amount at least. Alright, I think that's about all we can do. It would be nice to have another ice, another way to damage them with ice, so I can freeze them more often. But I don't think there's anything else that's going to freeze them as effectively as permafrost. So.
Hailstorm bolts accumulate over time, even when they aren't loaded. Hailstorm bolts accumulate over time, even when they aren't loaded. Firing this skill launches all accumulated bolts at once. Glacial bolts create walls of ice. These ice crystals will explode if they take enough damage or are pushed hard enough. Glacial bolts create walls of ice. These ice crystals will explode if they take...
Damn it, I don't want to do a hard boss because the Herald skills are mostly, let's do this. Use one with a couple revives, and I've already tried this one, so we're not going to be getting any of the help from the tablets, which I'm fine with because I want to make a little bit increase area effect, both of those. This one I don't really need it. I think I'm gonna have cooling strike on there. And I got Deadly Arrow in each of them, then I got one other spirit related support gem on there. I think that's probably the best I could do. And this can't go on that because it doesn't hit, technically. Or whatever the reason, I'm not sure. I think that's the best one. And now permafrost is going to be way better against big birds.
Rapid fire!
I feel like Arrow was a little bit more because it actually do next attack and damage around the enemy you kill. Makes it a little bit more useful. Although I guess it doesn't do quite as much damage. Hell Device does pretty good damage. $3,000 to 10,000. 1,500 to 5. Make sure I didn't give up anything. Mark requires 37 decks. put that in skill set 1 and do that better damage on that weapon. And get very close. So it won't run out. Let's leave it as it is. I've already spent some time messing with all that.
Stupid silly! Fire!
One of the main problems is not really gonna. All the herald skills aren't really gonna. I guess the Oh, I gotta electrocute them. Okay, that doesn't do much then. Damn it. I was thinking it activated when I shocked them, but I didn't really do any electrocution damage. The voltaic grenade. Which... Oh, we need to remove something else. And I don't really want to, they're all, everything I have right now is pretty useful. I guess I could put a, could use an unset ring for one of these. The unset ring would need fire hold on. Fire. Now we need to replace this probably because this does way more damage and has chaos resistance on it. And this also has fire damage on it. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to replace. Those rangers are actually pretty good now.
Speak.
What is it? Go then.
Well, there's no point in having this with me.
Sniper's Mark will make an enemy more vulnerable to your next critical hit.
Frenzy charge does me nothing.
Freezing Mark makes an enemy more vulnerable to being frozen. If the enemy dies, they will explode with
That's
ice.
probably actually would help. Let's try that. Assuming it's gonna stack with it's gonna stack with Herald. Should. Damn it. Let's build up. That would actually help me freeze more stuff, which will be good for synergy with Herald of Ice. Yeah, let's just put a long duration on it. I think I need to go more into
Bow, fool!
They're a good combination. Herald of Ice and Freezing Mark.
Surprise!
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of going freezing them kind of as a rotation, putting freezing mark on, freezing them with permafrost, and getting the buff from freezing mark. And switch it over to galvanic shards.
Simple enough.
I will do pretty well against the bosses that have a bunch of ads that get close to them, but it's really not that good bosses. Survivability seems pretty good. Avoid more damage. Probably.
Here it comes!
The extra CC from freezing people all the time is going to be pretty nice. Oh, actually... I'm gonna keep it protecting. But instead of the mark, I could put that on there. Yeah. Cause it above causing crossbow attacks not to consume bolts for a duration. That would be quite awesome with those two. That actually gives me a use for frenzy charges if I wanted to switch to the crit, sniper mark, the one that does crit, extra crit damage, and
Go on.
grasping frenzy charge. That'd be the only
Yes.
thing that I use it for those. So
Go then.
it's probably not there's probably a better way to use that, but definitely now Shard Scavenger Shard Scavenger is probably my best bet. I would need to remove these 3. I'd still want the extra damage from the Herald skills. Remove these 3 and I'd only have 10 spirit remaining. I could put this in there. And shard. I think I'm pretty sure I have it. Yeah, it's level 15. We'll do that next. After this map, we'll do another one and use Scar's Scavenger.
Stupid Sally!
Although consuming freeze, especially on bosses, would probably not be great. But then I'd have like a few second buff where I can
Stay still,
throw
damn
that
it!
down, throw that down, burn it down. Oh, I do get it. I'm breaking over. Should be for my flash grenades. Damage is a problem though.
Halt! Your rampage ends here! You will fall before us! Feel our Achilles sting!
I didn't have much trouble with her. And I got a lot more burst damage than I used to.
Can I help?
Yes. Who sent you? Doriani.
That freezing mark from what the yeah, what the internet said, the mark is really good for those high health like bosses and stuff, getting those frozen, and that's because it's frozen when they're primed for freeze. So I only need to get up to 70%, which I mean is still quite a bit. So I could see how it does the best way to do that. If I got rid of the mark, let's try it. Spirit, of course. Keep those on us. Prolonged duration. I don't understand how those masteries would help, though. I guess while I have the buff, it would increase. I mean, but it would increase the skills of those. And now I need to find. Need more intelligence. Don't think. Can't really go down much because I need 114 strength. Oh, now that I don't have the mark. Okay.
What is it?
Can't always get it right.
Guess I can concentrate on that. Are spirit related, but yeah, I think I'd rather have deadly heralds on all of these anyways, so let's see how this works. Cal has regular 12. Regular and a couple revives on it. That's probably it. I'll keep all that stuff on me because in case I want to switch back to freezing mark, I won't have as much crap to go through. Oh yeah, I was going to. Oh gosh, that wasn't fun. I really need more dexterity and stuff. That would help. 3, 4, 5, that would be. Replace all that. Now let's go ahead and do that.
Speak. I've got a different idea.
gonna change for now. This. Use it. Always use some more omens. Oh, I gotta consume. Yeah, that's what I forgot last time about short scavenger. I have to consume it. I keep thinking that the skill itself automatically consumes the ailment. Just by me attacking it with something after they're frozen. Require me to have fragmentation, basically. Consumes heat, consumes heat, consumes heat, consumes heat. So yeah, it's the only fragmentation that consumes a freeze, or ignite, or shock. Spells. I could put this on Galvanic to consume shock. That doesn't really happen much because I need to consume at least 3 shocked enemies within 4 meters. Although when it happens, it's pretty good. So on this one I gotta freeze an igniting enemy, or consume freeze on igniting a frozen enemy, so it's already gonna be frozen when I apply ignite, which probably isn't gonna be too difficult. I could put that on oil grenade. I just need to freeze them with permafrost and then ignite, and then Herald of Ash will ignite, I think. Consume. That'd actually be pretty good on galvanic shards, probably. crossfire. What's going on? I feel like it automatically added something. Unless I just misclicked or something. I don't think it did. Oh yeah, there it was. Yeah. Alright. So 40% more damage, so now we can actually put this on flash grenade. This on explosive. Explosive will consume broken armor and do more physical damage. Which is what, 500%? That's pretty good. And it's already not breaking armor, so it doesn't matter. And then let's actually just leave that off. We're already consuming freeze with flash. We see consume broken armor with explosive. I think that should be good.
Go on.
Yes. Goodbye.
Could use more of all of the attributes. Alright, now it's done.
How can I? This is what we have available.
Can't really max out on intelligence. So now, flash grenade.
Back to the grave! Oh, where'd I go?
Yeah, I think this is working better.
Need a sec. Easy.
This probably actually should stay on there. Even if I go back to freezing work.
Rapid fire!
Another notch on the helmet.
Speak.
Yes. Fine, fine. Yes? Goodbye.
I mean, I could leave it. It does extra damage, but I think I have a magnified area. Let's do the magnified area. Oh, I could do concentration. It's pretty easy to hit people with that.
Rapid fire!
Concentrated area on it. Also,
That's one down.
barely got any tablets.
Lady Luck's not so stingy
This
after all.
I got like a 2 or 3, I think, total. I just got 2 in this. From that. Boss man.
Eat this!
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Well, that's one down.
Hello. Fine, fine.
No, I don't really want.
How can I help? Guachic treasure.
Resistance is rolling on stuff. Getting resistances to roll on stuff.
For now, we part.
That's one down. Fire shot!
Yes.
Yes? So it is.
Guess we can just start
Welcome.
selling
This is what we
those.
have available.
I need them.
I'll take it. Bring any tomes you find.
Money.
Speak.
Yes. Doriani. Hello. If you must.
Watch it!
Device didn't help me much on that, but it's alright.
Yes.
Got it frozen at the end.
Yes. So it is.
Yes. Speak.
abyss area. I'm not sure what those keywords mean. I was hoping it would tell me.
Have an order? All the best.
Greetings. What do you think?
Bring any thorns you find.
Yeah, I really need life on everything now. Especially jewelry. This one would probably be the easiest to replace because it's got the spell damage on it. I really need to replace a 20 strength, so it's got a roll. It's got a 20 strength on it. Well, that's good. Alright, let me get rid of those two.
Hello. Goodbye.
Not ideal, but okay, I guess. Yeah, I don't do any. That's not good for my build or my class. Neither is that one really. That is Adrenaline Rush. I think I'm using, or I was using. That would be pretty useful, but Aggravation is not, Minions is not. That's a terrible, terrible armor roll.
Hello. Fine, fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Let's, oh, that's one thing we can do. We can go, go get amulets. Couple belts. I don't think I'm gonna have enough for all these rings. I'd rather put it into, the other stuff, but also grab everything that's lower than 78. I should have pretty decent amount of blood right now. Belts are damage ones. Okay, gas speed, strength. I'm not sure if it means I can socket things into it that are boots, or if it gains the bonuses from the boots. But additional 2 times, an additional 2 times. Life and mana on them for sure. Like the mana on it, but otherwise, yeah, it's not. Otherwise, the other things on it are good, but I don't really like it that much. That one's not good.
What is it? These are our supplies. Indeed.
Yes. Goodbye.
Because I don't have any of those, so let's use this. shield.
Who sent you?
Boo.
Go then.
I really want to place that anymore.
Yes, these are our supplies. Gold is useless to me. Indeed.
Damn. Maximum energy shield. And that gives me a lot of... gives me a lot of attributes, which would be pretty helpful. It was 30 cold, or about 30 cold, and then 16 everything else, which would be a problem. Yeah, I figured. I can make up the cold and the max level of that. It's 40. So I use 40 lightning. Which I can't do right now. Chaos. not great, but it could be helpful. Yeah, I really need something like this. 5% max life. That losing the exposure effect would be bad too. Well, go ahead. Cut up both of these. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Alright, well, that's about it. Let's see next time. I think, yeah, we need to focus on there. We need to focus going into here, do that quest. I'm not sure which quest it is, but I've had it for a long time. And going into the Valve rooms would probably be helpful to continue with a quest. Oh, I need to complete the Keeper's next quest too and kill the
Oh, it's you.
bad guy.
Thanks for the chat.
I got one shot a bunch before I even removed all my my health and my resistances, so it's going to be that much harder to kill him later on. So, all right, well, that's it for me. Have a good day. Sunday, I hope. I'll be on tomorrow night and then play during the week at night and every night. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.